might say duty. And that is in John 13, 31 through 5, where even after, this is after Judas, and he says, I give you a new commandment. That you what? Love. And then he says, they will know you're my disciples by your love. Then we connected that with John 15, 1 through 17. I told the whole story where he says, I am the what? Vine, you are the branch. And then he says that you become my disciples by bearing fruit. And so you're devoted, you're directed, but now you are designed and assigned to love and to bear fruit. And a disciple that's not bearing fruit can get cut off and cast in. And then ultimately I wanted to suggest that buried in those same texts is a destiny. Guess what? If you're my disciple, your joy will be full. Come on. Whatever you ask in my name, come on. God, come on. God will give it. If you go back to one of the 8th one, it says, those who do not know love have no part of my kingdom. Then I can say the converse is true. If I do this, then I know the what? The kingdom. Isn't it know that if I can be a disciple, the outcome is established by his discussion of discipleship. What was the real caution? That many of us are creating followers who come to be entertained rather than disciples who become to devote their lives to honoring Christ. Let. Now, if you're a Greek scholar, you might say that that was an imperative in the Greek language, but certainly in its anglicized presentation, let is not an imperative, it's an invitation. The divine doesn't make you do anything. Come on, if that were the case, then we could mimic the divine by making folk do stuff. Oh, come on, y'all. Come on. See. We think we're powerful when you got to make somebody do something. The fact that you got to make them do it is the evidence you don't have the influence, the authority, and the power you think they got. Because if they're really impressed with you, you don't got to make them do anything. They come running saying, what can I do? What do you? Let me. He said, let us. Us is the plural form of the objective form of the plural first person pronoun we. God just said, when I do what I do, I don't do it with lone rangers trying to make themselves the king and imperial potentates of the Western world. I call some we's together, and if you're going to get where you're going, you better go like an us and not back like a lone ranger. God never invites you into God's future without calling you to partnership. It's not good that you be alone. Then why would God design ministry in a fashion that gives expression to that which he said was not? To establish a destination in terms of what are your desired outcomes and what are the appropriate markers, principles, and objectives that will help you to get where you're going to make sure you're not just freaking. Come on. He said, let's go to the other side. Now here's what I want to suggest to us tonight. When you become a disciple, the other side is not spatial, just spatial and location. It's about orientation, identification. Come on. It's how you intend to move. See, guess what? Let's go to the other side. Let's go to the other side of sexism. Let's go to the other side of domestic violence. Let's go to the other side of militarism. Let's go to the other side of Ferguson, Missouri. Let's go to the other side, come on, of Ebola diseases. Let's go to the other side of messed up churches and promotion, petty agenda. Let's go to the other side of the stuff that is destroying us and have ours in existence in where the Lord is taking us and not where we want to go. Come on. Now, here's something I want to show you. Once you set your focus on the other side, it alters the character of your existence on this side. Come on. See, I cannot position myself in a fashion that is not leading me to the other side. See, come on. I can't be praying for a job and then sleep to 2 o'clock every day.